Yo, what's the word, YouTube? What's the word? It's your boy Moonbound with Palm Back Live. Had to show face, had to show some love before the clock strikes 12. I hope y'all had a nice day. My day was long. I had so much to do today, you guys. It was retarded, but I still got to drop. You feel me? I at least got to drop one. Before I start this video, this this video is not financial advice. As a disclaimer, this video is not financial advice. But before I get into this video, I need everyone to subscribe and like that like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you nothing, or at least share it. Or if you can't subscribe, make a fake profile and subscribe. You know who you are. It's like nah. But yeah, man. This is pretty much where we at. Everyone's crying right now. Everyone's crying right now because we at the 602, 601 range. But if you have patience, you see where we're gonna go. Three zeros max, 40 something. You know what I mean? Don't be like my friend ET over here. He uh he got wrecked. You know what I mean? And became a futter after losing 20%. 20% is normal in these markets, y'all. For all my new people, um, you have to have the stomach to see your money go down 20%, 30%, and just hold because of where we at in the markets. And when I say where we at in the markets, y'all, we still early. I mean, look, at this point, we got categories in the meme coin sector because that's where I'm pretty much have all my attention right now. You know, right now, Dogelon Mars is currently not a blue chip, but it's on its way. For those that don't know, Crypto.com is one of the biggest holders of Dogelon Mars, and they bought more recently. Me personally, if I have most of the supply of Elon, why buy more? If I was to buy more, that because I if I was to buy more, that's for one, I'm super convicted in it, and two, I know something that the rest don't, and I'm really ready to capitalize on the situation because the public will still be scared. That's what's going on right now, you guys. The retail traders, people that are just now getting into the markets, are remembering the last the last bull run, the last bull run. That's what remember the last bull run, and this is what I mean, and this is what I mean by that. If you see the dotted line, if you see the dotted line, and just go to the left. First off, the squiggly black line is the life of Bitcoin. For those who don't know, all the way to the right is where we're currently at. Now, that dotted line that we're touching is the all-time high level from 2021. That was the last time we had our all-time highs. Now, when it was at all-time highs at that level in 2021, they were in the red region, y'all. Red region, orange region. The red region is maximum bubble territory. The orange region is sell, seriously sell. Now, yes, they were at 60K, but do you see the difference? Now, where are we? We are not in, we're not even like a, the lighter orange area. We're not even in the yellow area, if you will. You feel me? Like, look, if we're not even in hold and it says still cheap, what should that tell you? Buy. I know projects will be oversold. I know sometimes you will get wrecked even though that we didn't move much. But look, if you see, we went to recent all-time highs when we touched the yellow region. We touched the yellow region and we're dipping back down into the green region. That is good because the next move is going to be explosive. You probably be like, all right, what's going to be the next move, Moonbound? All right, look, check. So if you look from my previous videos, each one of these blue lines mean a halving date. And I checked the dates of each one of these halvings. By the time it reached the top, it was somewhere between a year to a year and a half. If you look to, if we counting from left to right, if you look at the second blue line, that was the longest gap. If I show you, if it allows, if the screen decides to work for me. A rough estimate is July 17th, 2016. That was the halving date, the second blue line from the left. And that was, it was low. It was inside the blue region. It was inside by basically a fire cell. And then it peaked out. It peaked out at, one second. The John be messing up on me. It peaked out December 22nd, 2017. That's a year later at the end of the year. So what does that tell? What does that tell us? We are currently in a, I know we're not in the blue region, but we should treat this still cheap accumulate region as the blue region. You'll probably be like, why? Because I don't believe that we're going to see, I don't believe we're going to see like a $40,000 Bitcoin ever again. Even if we touch 50s, I don't think we're going to see like a 48 or 49. You feel me? I think the lowest, worst case scenario is going to go to 50. Worst case scenario. But it will still be a still cheap range because as you see, we just have to wait a year. You have to be ready to wait a year. The bull run is not called off. The bull run is not called off, but we will not. The switch that we're waiting for is going to be in September, October. That's when things are going to start going up again. But it's not. That's not going to be the peak of the bull run. But even if that is the case, we're going to come right here, right? We're going to come right here and we're going to see where Bitcoin is. Is it in the orange and the red, or are we at the top of the hold channel? Are we at the top of is this a bubble channel? Is that the FOMO intensifies? Listen, y'all. Right now, you need to think like an elite. Every time you go outside, when you're driving around, getting on a train, whatever, everyone around you is food. Everybody's food to you, because you want to know why? They're stuck in the matrix. They're stuck at their whatever they're doing, surviving, doing whatever. They're stuck in the matrix. And then once the higher ups make this mainstream, because they're going to let the people know that this is doing good when it's really doing good, and that's what they're going to lead them to the slaughter for us. All right. And then we're going to sell and we're going to change our lives together. But for right now, truthfully, it's time to DCA from today till September, October. Buy as much as you can. Whatever it does from then to there, so what? We know we know where we're going. Because every time we blew past our all-time highs a year later after the halving. And the example I showed you was the longest scenario I seen so far. What else is there? If you go to Etherscan, If we go over to Etherscan, I pulled up the tab already. Like, yeah, we're dipping in holders a little bit, but that's just retail paper hands. All right. It's people that are trying to get a quick buck. Let them continue to push. Eventually, the word is going to get out. This thing is going to take off. You don't put something into a video game for kicks and giggles. All right. You don't have the most supply of a cryptocurrency and then buy more if you know something's not going to happen. We got Rufus Chain. I'm going to make another video on Rufus Chain. We got Rufus Chain. When you use Rufus Chain, you burn Dogelon Mars at the same time. I'm going to get more detailed into that. I don't really want to put that into this video. And also we have the catalysts or many catalysts of other major exchanges such as Binance and Coinbase and Robinhood. Don't mind the SEC. They gonna do what they do because they know where we're going. Let's get this financial wealth together and not be lost in the matrix forever. It's your boy Moonbound signing off. Hope y'all had a nice day. Night, y'all.